kidnappers of the king of Ikiru community in Andoni local government of Rivers State has been seen in a video interacting with his abductee and making demands. In a video that was posted on Facebook, the gunmen who had face covering made their demands. Recall the chief Aaron, the Okama of Ikiru, was kidnapped earlier in February and he spent 5 weeks in detention before his subsequent release in March. The king's release was celebrated by all, but the reason for his kidnap was unknown. In a video that was uploaded on Facebook, the traditional ruler can be seen making promises to the abductors. The abductors gave him a letter to read to the camera, and the letter contained their demands. According to the letter, he was kidnapped because the youth were fed up with the failures of government officials and traditional rulers in the area. They said that the traditional rulers were not doing enough to bring peace amidst clashes in Andoni local government area. They also said that the government should stop attacking innocent citizens in the area. Another demand was about the employment situation of youth in the local government. According to them, many youth were unemployed despite the area's large supply of oil that boosts the country's revenue. In the video, the gunmen said that they are going to do the same thing to more of the traditional rulers and politicians in the area if their needs are not addressed. In panic, the king promised that if he is ever released, by the grace of God, he will make sure to meet their demands and pursue peace in the area. Their demands in the video were very selfless ones, and it seems that they just wanted the best for the area. But is it right to pick up arms and fight illegally? What are your thoughts on everything that we saw in that what these people, the abductors, have really said? Well, like they always say, if Muhammad no go mountain, Muhammad go meet Muhammad. People have talked. I said this, that these politicians, they will never change. They will never change. The only thing that will make them to change, if God calls them, that is it. If not, say ordinary koro high like this, say people can't they cry, people are now complaining, people are saying one or two things, people are weeping for where it does not bother them at all. It does not bother them. Oh, I have never seen that thing in life that can make these people to change. The only thing that can make them to change again is by forcing them to do the right thing. And there are many ways to kill a rat without shedding its blood. Until they are forced to do the right thing. They will tell you, let us sit on the round table top. Oh, let us do this and that. You see all these associations here and there. You talk about NLC, you talk about ASU, you talk about doctors, you talk about this, you talk about that. They will agree with them that, oh, these are the demands of these people. The government will agree with them. It will end there. And that agreement, they can take another 10 years. They will be postponing. They will be telling you there's no money. There's no money. You can imagine the doctors now. They are not being paid. And some of the doctors said, oh, during the last, during the pandemic, when it was still really high, during the lockdown, they made heaven and earth promises to them. Up till now, they've not paid. And that is why these people are going on strike. Oh, ASU, forget those ones. Those ones, if not, even up to now, I don't know whether they are still on strike, because we don't even know where we are going in this country. We don't even know which is which. Like I've always said, there is nothing in place that you can say, oh, these are the things that the government is doing, so that by in 3 months time, in 2 months time, in 6 months time, we begin to get the results. But they will tell you that there are difficult days ahead that you just have to manage. You have to sacrifice. Buhari cannot sacrifice to see. He cannot sacrifice. He's not patriotic to stay back in the country and fix the country very well. What are you hiding? Because you don't trust in your people. He trusts in all this Oyibo, but you cannot trust your people to check your health status. Somebody is telling us that he has been doing that for over 40 years, and you guys are glad to be saying that. We're not even talking about the ones in the country that have been taking care of him outside the country. Up till today, until they will enter their grave, they will not do anything meaningful. And somebody will be telling you about patriotism. All of these people that I'm talking about, they will make promises, yet they will not fulfill it. They will read rhetorics, they will read speeches here and there, yet it will end there. That very day, it will end there. They will not follow through. People who are not honest, people who are dishonest, and that is it. People who are trickish, These guys, they are the ones that are supposed to be called 419. How can you agree with NLC, this and this and that? Why will it take so much? Everybody will drag before you can even agree. When you even agree on what you are going to pay, which is even nonsense. At the end of the day, they will not even fulfill the promises. See what these people have been dragging. ASU has been dragging all this while. See doctors, every other sectors, the same thing. At the end of the day, even this man now, whether after being released, I hope he's going to push through. Why must they be forced to this level? No, if you say what they have done, their doctors have done, if it's not right, then why should they be forced? Why would they not do the right thing? Are they not worse than their doctors? The so-called politicians who do not care. They make arrangements for their own payments to go freely, but they will pay the masses, the ones that are working, meager salaries, and they will not even pay them as at when due. So who is more wicked? Let us assess the questions. These are doctors and the politicians and the traditional rulers. Who are more wicked? Because you push them to that. Because if everybody is okay, everybody is fine, to a very large extent, believe you me, you don't even stress yourself. Even if you are getting little, you don't even stress yourself to get what you want to get. You think they will have time for all this? They will not have time. They are the fathers and mothers, these politicians and traditional rulers. They are the one that bred these people that you are seeing. And somebody is asking us whether what they are doing is right or not. You say you are going to do this, you are going to lead people, you are going to provide everything for them. But you don't do it. Are you not worse than the so-called kidnappers? So a lot of them, like Pastor Iodalo, was saying that all the people holding this country to ransom, they are all over the place. I call them principalities and powers. In every state, you have them. In every state, in every city, in every local government, you have them. They are the ones holding this country to ransom. And yet, they have caused wahala. And people have been saying that, why you, all these so-called kidnappers, why are you going after innocent people? Why? The people who caused the problem, go after them. So it's unfortunate. It's really, really unfortunate that these people, they will not see change. Believe you me, they will not change. These so-called politicians. Well, if not this kind of fight, then they fight. If for good, instead of killing police who know they suffer this bad government, our leaders go collect money and ride on big cars. After they don't sell us finish, then go they talk because the thing no they touch them. The useless politicians always use police to protect themselves until when police revoke all the policemen protecting all politicians. Police is number one people that spoil this country. No, something led to if the police is still under the government, if they do the right thing, if the government should do the right thing, believe you me, they will not even have that, because when things are in place, you can't do anyhow, because if you do anyhow, you see anyhow. So they started it in the first place. This is what government of the day wants. That is the best option, nothing but the truth. You guys are right. The heart of Nigeria economy is suffering. So guys, I leave your comments below and let's know your thoughts. Thank you.